It's so pretty.
There's something about this girl, man, from around my way. Ever try to hold back your feelings, but it just wouldn't say. But when I finally found the words to say, I wanted to run away, simply run away. Can try to run and hide, it won't make a difference. Can't lie to yourself, I think
When I was at Essence Fest, I got some goodies. And I didn't want to go another vlog without y'all seeing some of the goodies. I've already been using these things, but I have some really cool products that I bought that I'm like, this is worth me talking to y'all about. So, number one, y'all see I haven't opened it. I haven't opened this stuff because I've been, number one, waiting to record this part of the vlog and show you guys things I got. And also for the collagen, I've been like feeling, I don't know. I've been feeling confident and excited to use it because I hear all of the good things that collagen does for you. But I also been feeling scared because I've never tried collagen and I don't want anything to go wrong. Like, what if it messes up my digestive system? What if it gives me acne? I'm thinking more of the what ifs instead of the what is. So I am going to challenge myself to have some tomorrow morning. But before I opened it, I wanted to talk to you guys about what I got from Essence Fest. So I was lucky enough to even get this because when I was at Essence Fest, this is the final day before the end of the conference. I went early in the day and I saw the Black Girl Vitamins. But I actually saw the Black Girl Vitamins the day before, but the line was crazy, of course, because you're able to buy this type of stuff in person. So when I was there that day, I'm like, ooh, let's go over to Black Girl Vitamins. They were not open yet. It was about 10 a.m. or 10:30 a.m. They were not open yet, but I was able to still get some because one of the girls like, we're getting ready to open. Just staying here for a second, I can hook you up. So she definitely got me together. I was looking at this and talked to my mother about collagen, and she talked about the Black Girl Collagen. She saw it online, and I constantly get their ads, so I finally got it. And today, actually, I was looking on their IG to see how are people reacting to the collagen. I keep seeing people say that their skin is bouncy and juicy, and so that means it's doing what it's supposed to do. But interesting video I saw on there, y'all, is that a girl was making some tomato soup and a grilled cheese sandwich, and she dropped her collagen in the soup. I guess. I mean, that's the thing about this collagen. I heard that this collagen doesn't taste like anything. You can put it in your drinks. You can put it in your shakes. The girl put it in her soup. So tomorrow, I think I'm just going to try it in either some water or some tea. But yes, let's look at it. So from collagen type 1 and type 2, 0 carbs, 9 grams of protein per serving, dietary supplement. And look at this girl. She's so cute, y'all, ain't she? So this is the suggested use for this. As a dietary supplement, take 1 scoop daily to supplement the diet with additional protein or as directed by a healthcare professional. Mix with water or beverage of your choice. Do not use this product as a meal replacement or exceed suggested use without the supervision of a healthcare provider. So it has a different typical amino acid profile per servings. It tells you what all you're going to get from that 1 serving. Black owned, non-GMO, supports healthy nails, supports healthy skin. So tomorrow I'm going to give it a swing. I also have been looking up things that is going to keep my cycle in a good balance. You know, as a workout girly, you can definitely see changes in your cycle. So, and I was doing some traveling, so my cycle looks a little different these days. And also, I'm getting older. So, I was looking up to see if collagen helps with that. I don't know. We're going to see some results pretty soon once I start trying it, and I will let y'all know. But yes, Black Girl Collagen is one of my favorite purchases that I got from Essence Fest. I'm sure you guys probably already own this product or at least have seen it before. But in the DMV, in Maryland, whatever store I was going to, it was sold out. So when I saw the Vaseline line at Essence Fest, I was like, I'm going to just stand in the line because I didn't know what they were giving away. But I was hoping it was this product. Baby, this Cocoa Radiant Vitalizing Body Oil for Healthy Glowing Skin. Girl, I can see why it's not in stores. This makes your legs tea over the summertime. I'm telling you, my legs be looking so good. I wore this in Miami because I didn't have it in Essence Fest in New Orleans, but I had this in Miami, and baby, my legs were looking exactly how they're supposed to look. So every time I go outside, I've been putting this on my legs, and I've been looking glossy and put together, okay? So this is the Intensive Care Cocoa Radiant Vitalizing Body Oil by Vaseline. That line was pretty long because they were giving away some good stuff. So they gave that away. They also gave three other things away. So they gave away this Healing Jelly Cocoa or Cocoa Shimmer Jelly Stick. I actually bought this when that body oil was out of stock in the stores. I had bought this. So it definitely gives you a cute shimmer on your shoulders or your legs. It's like a bronzer, so like it kind of goes with where the sun hits. I would say put a lot on. So I don't think it's a ton inside of this actual stick. So I like to put a lot on so you can see it. It definitely feels moisturizing. It smells good. They say it's multi-use. It can go everywhere. Definitely an instant glow. So I definitely have to add this on. Before I got this body oil, I got another oil and I was putting this on my legs. So my legs were oily and shiny, but this was giving a little bit of shimmer. I also was putting this on my shoulders. So this is also a goodie that they gave us at Essence Fest, but I also have another one. Actually, y'all gave it to my mother. I was like, I already got one here. So I gave her one of these because I wanted her to be snatched for the summer too. Also, one thing that I have been trying is their new Vaseline Radiant Body Cream Deep Nourishment 100% Shea Butter. If you know me, you know I'll be making my own shea butter because my best friend was making me shea butters when I lived here. But when I moved back to Ohio for a minute, she was sending me stuff back and forth. But then I'm like, let me just figure out how to make it myself. So I make shea butter every once in a while, or I just use raw shea butter. I use shea butter in the evenings to lock in my skin routine. So shea butter is a part of my routine. This has coconut oil, vitamin C, and peptides along with shea butter. So I like it. It doesn't leave a sticky feeling. It's a really good product. I put it on sometimes in the evening after my shower or if I'm getting ready to go out. But most times I'm looking for something thicker. It's a good body cream, but it also has like a little bit like a water base, it seems. Let me see. Yeah, it starts with water. So it has a water base, and that is what I don't love about this product. Definitely a good cream to keep you moisturized, but I like a shea butter based product. I don't want it to be a water based product. So that's my only con about this Vaseline Deep Nourishment body cream, but I definitely feel like if it's something you want to try, definitely go for it. It's going to keep you hydrated for sure. And then finally they gave us the OG Vaseline Healing Jelly. I usually use, before all of my products ran out and I started going back to my shea butter, I was using my Vaseline cocoa butter jelly. So I use that after I shower to lock in my moisture. But I ran out of that, and that's actually why I was going to get this cocoa butter body oil from Vaseline and didn't have it. But now I have this, so I can use this if I run out of my shea butter, if I run out of my other products. I also be trying to keep stuff like this in my purse. But right now I have a CeraVe right now I have this CeraVe healing ointment that I use, and it goes with me in my purse. So if I don't use the Vaseline, or if I'm out of this, I probably just have this as backup. But yes, they gave a good free, y'all, this all was free. Not this, y'all. But all of this was free. All of my Vaseline products was free. So the line did wrap around, but it came with a cute Vaseline bag, and the line was moving pretty quickly. I'm really happy I was able to stop by that stand at Essence Fest. All right, let's see what else I got. Y'all, I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait to try this Tea Please Wellness. This Tea Please Wellness is a luxury loose leaf tea organization, Black owned, woman owned, proudly woman owned business that I saw. So y'all seen the video, there was the SoCo market at Essence Fest. So it had all type of small Black businesses there, along with bigger businesses like Black Girl College Run, Black Girl Vitamins. They had some small businesses that are doing their thing. And I stopped by the Tea Please Wellness booth because I love me some tea. I love a good peppermint tea. I love a good hibiscus tea. I love to heal myself through teas. And right before I traveled for Essence Fest and for Miami, I was drinking a lot of raspberry leaf tea. As I said, I was trying to regulate my my cycle. So when I saw this, it made me think of something I also looked up. Before I picked up the raspberry tea, I was looking up what type of teas help with your menstrual cycle. They were saying stuff like rosehip tea, hibiscus, and pomegranate, and they were saying all type of things. Girl, why does tea have exactly what I'm looking for in it? This is a cleanse and renew tea. And like I said, I couldn't wait. I opened it up and I just had bought a loose leaf tea holder. So it was so delicious. This tea was so flavorful and so good. But I can say that when I used it the first time, vibrant, pink, beautiful. And I usually make at least 2 cups of tea with my leaves. And also I never use leaves. This is my first time having leaves. But I always make at least 2 cups of tea with my tea bag. But this gave me, I would say it gave me 1 good cup that was vibrant and colorful. The second cup of tea, it wasn't as vibrant in taste, but you could still use it and drink it. It just won't be as potent as the other one. But this Cleanse and Renew tea is definitely one that I recommend. Like I said, the luxury ingredients, that's what they have on the thing. The luxury ingredients is apple, hibiscus, senna leaves, rosehip, pomegranate, and pomegranate pieces. This says herbal blends offer great flavor and health promoting properties. From promoting sleep to glowing skin, herbal blends have been used as natural remedies for centuries. Sorry, y'all, this is really, really faint. But it's so cute. Shout out to her. She had all type of stuff. Actually, she had a dessert line of teas, is what she told me she started with. So she had like a cheesecake tea. She had a few different like dessert flavored teas, is what she said she started with. But she also said she started around coronavirus time. And so she was like, let's get some herbal teas to help heal and get our immune systems ready and just prepared to go outside when we didn't know what the heck was going on at the time. But this, I want to make another. I might combine my collagen and my Tea Please Wellness tea together tomorrow. But this tea was really good, and it just felt so good to just have a glass or a cup of hot tea in the evening after a long day. It feels so good to just nourish yourself. Like yesterday, I took me a bath. I soaked for a second, then showered after. Listen, I saw something. What is her name? Queen Alpha. Please, I probably messed up her name, but she has what is her book name, y'all? Healing the Women Womb, maybe. I'll tag it here, but I saw a clip of her talking on the Breakfast Club a couple of days ago, and she was talking about how the kitchen is your hospital and that bathroom as well. She was talking about, of course, how teas and our foods heal different things, and not just your health, but like stress. She was like, if you're feeling stressed, try celery. He's like, go to your bath, take a bath. It's like going in the ocean and renewing. But I love that type of stuff. I love healing myself and love healing people around me through herbal supplements. So I totally had to help. I totally had to go ahead and support this girl with her, or this woman actually, with her tea company. So yeah, recommend this one. This cup of tea, the first cup, was 10 of 10. So listen, if you see any of these brands that make you curious, I am going to try to tag them all below. And I'm also going to follow up with you guys on reviews, especially on the collagen, since I'm so nervous on the Black Girl Vitamin Collagen. Not because of the brand, because I never use collagen. But stay tuned on how this stuff interacts with my body. Girl, I can't wait to tell you. Okay, so I'm very proud of myself because today I cooked in, and I meal prepped 2 meals this week, but I wanted to eat out so bad today. I wanted to go to a taco truck and get some cheese and all this stuff that I didn't want, that I didn't need. I wanted it, but I didn't need it. So instead, I'm like, let me figure out what I can make at home that's tasty and that's also going to last me a few different meals. Also, something I'm thinking about is my relationship with food. I don't feel like I have a really bad relationship with food, but when I go out to eat, what feeling am I getting? So that's also something I'm trying to channel, but it also pushed me to cook inside today. As y'all saw, I made roasted carrots, steamed broccoli, chicken, and I'm going to cut up some onions and avocado and make a bowl. I also cut my first watermelon. Y'all, I was so nervous because I just always knew, like, yeah, you're going to cut yourself. You're going to cut your finger. It's fine. I did not cut my finger. I got all my fingers, y'all. So I did it, and I'm really proud. I'm like, okay, now that I've done it, I can do it again. And also, shout out to TikTok, because TikTok told me what kind of watermelon to pick. The ones with the yellow at the bottom is what they say is the sweetest. So I found one of those watermelons, and I cut it up, and baby, it is sweet. And I'm really proud that I got that done today too. But that is not it. But let me hold on, y'all need to check this chicken. All right, chicken looks good, but what I was saying is, for me, it's all about a balance. Because realistically, yes, I want to watch what I'm eating, but also realistically, I have a sweet tooth. And while my fruit, the juices, they're helping with that sweet tooth, I really drink the juice only in the morning when I'm taking supplements, because I like that idea for some reason. But the fruit is good to have throughout the day. But as a woman, especially around that time of the month, I crave chocolate. I'm a chocolate addict. I am. That's my, that is my, what is it called? That's my guilty pleasure, y'all. But instead of going out to buy chocolate that has all of these additives and things in it, I'm making my first ever batch of dark chocolate covered cashews with a little bit of sea salt. So the ingredients are pretty simple. Coconut oil, some cashews that I already bust open in the car, and I bought some dark chocolate. So I don't know this recipe. I found one on TikTok. I saved it. We're gonna go on TikTok right now to see what the recipe is and see how my chocolate turns out. Okay, so the recipe says 2 cups of, both of these heating directions says to melt in the microwave. I want to put it on the stove. So I'm going to put it on the stove. The recipe says 2 cups of chocolate. like that's enough. That's let me just do what they say. About 2 cups of chocolate and 1 tablespoon or 1 teaspoon of coconut oil. Okay, y'all, so this is my 2 cups of chocolate and 1 teaspoon of coconut oil. Then we're gonna, like I said, it say you can put it in the microwave. I probably could put this in the microwave, but I want to put it on the stove. So I'm gonna pour my mixture in here and go melt this BRB. Okay, now while that is melting, I want to go ahead and pour my cup of cashews in here. Maybe a little bit more than a cup because I like cashews. Look at my chocolate. Melted down good. So then we're gonna pour this onto the nuts. Before I mix it, I'm gonna put a little bit of sea salt in there. A pinch is what she said. A pinch. Okay. Now let's mix her up. Look at that, y'all. Homemade dark chocolate covered cashews. Y'all know they don't even be having dark chocolate cashews at the store, baby. You gotta go all the way out the way anyway for this. So look at that. Yum. Okay, so this is the easy part. Well, all of it was pretty simple. Just gonna make little clusters. Okay, y'all, and this is how my cashew clusters look right now. My dark chocolate cashew clusters look right now. These need to go into the refrigerator for about 15 to 20 minutes, and then we're going to show you guys the final product. Here is the final product of my dark chocolate cashew clusters. It looks so good. Can't wait to have some. I'm going to let y'all know how they taste. All right, y'all, so I am doing something different this Saturday morning, which is totally outside of my routine. I usually wake up in the morning, go walk Lulu, go work out. But today I felt the need to pick back up on my recording long form talking head videos. Well, I'm not gonna say it just came out of nowhere because it didn't just come out of anywhere. I've been really strategizing on my social media platform and also how I can continue to expand my YouTube platform and get back into more of the self-love and coaching area. So in the vlogs, I do talk about that, but in these videos, I'm getting more specific on tips and things you can do to be the best version of you as a woman. So I'm excited to get back into creating more videos about these topics. Today, I am recording a video for both my YouTube and also my Instagram and TikTok. So I definitely want to bring y'all along with me as I record some videos. Y'all can see the back end of how I'm recording. This is my first time getting on camera in the talking head video in about 2 or 3 months. So, but also I'm doing it differently because I don't love talking head videos. I've always felt insecure with my talking head videos. I'm like, but why? Because I'm an expert, I know what I'm talking about, and that's what it is. I have to remind myself that I know what I'm talking about. I've experienced this stuff. I've prayed about this stuff. These messages came from God. And also, when I first started coaching, I spent thousands of dollars to become certified to understand how I should talk to my audience members. And how can I talk to my women on one-on-one calls to make sure I'm talking to them in a sensitive way, but also talking to them to make sure they're feeling heard, making sure that I'm being respectful. And I know that with all of this training, with all of the experience and my experience, with all of God's messages to me and insight, I know that I'm equipped. But that was missing whenever I would think about creating a long form talking head video. I'm like, I don't really feel good in this space. So with that, with the disclaimer, what I just said of me feeling like I am equipped, I'm also creating a different type of blueprint that allows me to just be more of myself when I'm having these talking head videos. So you guys will see some of the back end today. I'm really excited to be talking to you guys about this topic. Today's topic is how to stop chasing. I kind of talked about this on my vlog when I was driving to Cleveland, but it's been on my spirit to create more content about this because I know that I'm somebody who naturally wants people around me in terms of like love, and I like to bring people close to me, aka I'm a natural anxious attachment style. I naturally want people close to me. But through the healing, through the work, through getting to know myself and knowing my worth, knowing who God made me, I've healed myself out of that space, knowing that it's easy to get back in that space if you're triggered by the wrong things or being around the wrong type of people. But these videos and this video I'm creating is going to help you also if you are in that space, or just give you insight on how to stop chasing. So I'm looking forward to recording that video. But before we record, I'm mostly almost ready, but I need to finish my lips. This is so I got this from Essence Fest. I didn't even do this this reveal in the video, but this is by the Lip Bar. It is the Straight Living Smudge Proof Lip Liner, and it has jojoba oil and aloe vera, and it's in the color, I don't know if it has the color on here though. It may not have the color on here, but I like this color. Look at that. First of all, I love, well, number one, my lips are moisturized, but aside from that, I love how easy this glides onto my lip. It does feel moist. It doesn't feel like my lips are getting ready to be cracked. This is definitely a good moisturizing lip liner, and it's crazy that it's smudge proof. I also, this is my duo right here, y'all. The Lip Bar lip liner, and also I'm almost out of this because y'all know I was breaking out from all type of lip glosses, whatever it was, I was breaking out. But I got this free gift from Sephora, a Summer Fridays Soft Mauve lip oil, and I've been using it and it has not made my lips turn black. So this may be the trick. I think I'm going to get some more and maybe see if they have other colors, but I love this Summer's Friday lip oil. Look at it. It's so pretty. All right, this is a test. Okay, this is a test. I want to see how I look in the camera, if I'm looking too high up, if I'm looking directly and look comfortable. So let me see. Okay, I think this is better. So y'all, I just adjusted my frame a little bit because you can see the shoes right here, and I didn't want those to show inside of the frame. So I just adjusted that. Let me see if this works. All right, y'all, so I'm getting ready to film. Hey y'all, what is going on? Welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Tony. I am a lifestyle vlogger and a self-love and mental health coach. Y'all, today we are here to talk about why I stopped chasing and why you guys should stop chasing as well. Y'all, that went really good. So I recorded my YouTube video, but I also recorded my social media video. So I was hoping I could use the same video and just crop it a certain way, but I didn't have luck with trying to figure out how to keep the quality clear this morning. So I said, forget it. We're gonna pretty much repurpose this content. I repurposed what I talked about in my long form video and broke it down to 3 short tips that we can talk about on social media. So I recorded those 2 videos, and now I am wrapped up of my content day, of my scripted content day. We're getting ready to go for a walk. Me and Lulu been going on hikes more this week, and just going to continue to do that because I told y'all a couple of days ago that I need to spend more time with Lulu. Not take care of Lulu. Lulu's taken care of for sure, but Lulu and I need to spend more time together. She needs to get outside more. She needs to get active. So we've been going on longer walks, going to different parks. In a minute, we're getting ready to go to this trail that we like to go to. We're gonna walk a little bit. It's about 80 degrees, so maybe spend about 30 minutes or so walking over there. Then I'm going to get dressed. I'm going to dinner/lunch at 4:30, so it's probably perfect timing. I'm going to come back, get dressed, and then we're going to get some food. Let's go, y'all. That baby is not playing with me today. She said, listen, I go for your shenanigans when it's 70 degrees out, but you have me walk longer than I want to walk. But she said, in this heat, you're going to take me home. So that's what we're doing. We're going to go home. I'm so happy, like, I had the water. I usually always carry water when Lulu's with me. So what I do want to get is one of those portable water cups that folds, water bowls. So I'm going to get that. Or some type of travel water bottle for her. But we are making our way back to the vehicle now. So one thing I started to do that I love doing so much is making juice or juicing. Because I don't have a blender, I'm using my magic bullet. You can make smoothies, you can make sauces, you can make juices, you can make all types of things with this magic bullet. I decided to try my watermelon juice in the bullet. So I diced it up, I put some lime in it, and I let it work. But because I'm not using the blender, I have to do it the old school way, the classic way. I have to use a bowl and a cheesecloth. This allows me to squeeze all of the juice out and leave the pulp behind. It's not all of the juice, but it's about 95% of the juice that is put inside the bowl and the pulp is in the cloth. Try to make some new juices at home and get the magic bullet with a link in my description. It's been a minute since I've done a face mask on camera, so let's get together and do our Indian Aztec Secrets mask. Y'all know this mask is Indian healing clay. Definitely pulls all of the stuff, all the grit, all of the things out of your face. You may end up red a little bit, and you also may break out a little bit throughout the week because it's getting all of the bad stuff out of your skin. Is detoxing throughout the week. So if you see breakouts, that's what's happening. But my face is itching right here. I broke out right here, and I'm healing right here. So we're gonna keep doing these masks until my skin is back to where I need to be. look pretty and green once your Indian Aztec mask is all the way on your face. Some days I use my steamer and I steam the mask and then I let it dry. But today I want to let it dry. I'm trying to use it to the most fullest capacity I can. So between 15 to 20 minutes is the recommended time. I'm probably going to go a little bit over 20 minutes, but not too much because this clay mask can burn your skin. After you rinse it off, like I said, your face will be a little red, and also expect a little bit of breakouts from the following days because it's just pulling out all of the bad stuff, all the bacteria, all the bad things that need to come out your skin. But once we are done with getting this mask off, I'm going to do my skincare routine and then we are going to wrap it up. Stay tuned for the rest of my skincare routine, but also if you guys are new here, please subscribe to my channel. I would love for you all to be a part of the Power Team community. Come on, go ahead, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think. Talk to you all in a minute. Okay, so I finished my mask, washed it off in the shower. Now I'm toning my face. I still use my apple cider vinegar and water toner. It's been doing me well lately. It's been doing me well, period. I began using the Advanced Scar Gel for my acne breakouts. I've been using it for about a week now, and I can say that I'm seeing a difference. These are new scars right here and right here, and I already see my face lightening up in those areas. So I definitely recommend getting you a scar gel. This is like a dupe of the Mederma. This was the Target brand. So definitely put that on my scars, and then I use my rosehip serum. This is the Ordinary, but it doesn't have to be the Ordinary. Literally, it doesn't have to be the Ordinary. Just a rosehip serum because it is great for evening your skin out. Is great for targeting those dark spots. I love it. I've been using it for at least 4 or 5 years now. At least 4 years. I put some on my lips as the first layer of my lip care. This is new. Bing! This is another new thing that I've been doing. So, first new thing is the Advanced Scar Gel. The second is putting rosehip serum on my lips. After I complete that, I then go in with some aloe vera gel and I put it in my smile lines. This, to me, helps me reduce wrinkles here. I don't know, for me, it makes my face feel more juicy. Like, it makes me feel like it's plump there. So potentially it promotes collagen. So I put that there, and I also sometimes just rub the rest in the area that may grow hair, like my chin if I pluck a hair or two, or it's like my mustache area. I just put a little bit of aloe vera gel there if I have any remaining on my finger. I continue to use my Superfood Air Whipped Moisture Cream by Youth for the People, or Youth to the People. I've been using this for about a year, and I for sure love the fact that I have a moisturizer in my skincare routine now, because prior to this I was struggling with only using that rosehip serum, and I do think that played a part in my face looking dull, but also my face looking older because I wasn't locking in my moisturizers. It was only my serum. I wasn't using the moisturizer to lock in anything. I wasn't keeping my skin plump and juicy. So using the rosehip serum and then the moisturizer, and then I go in with my rosehip again. Now that I've done those steps though, I'm getting ready to lock in my moisturizer, so I'm going to use another layer of rosehip. So if you guys have any other serum that you would prefer, because you don't want to use the same thing, go for it. But I like to lock it in again with the rosehip. Don't ask me why. I do. I just like to do it. And that wasn't even enough. I like my hands to glide over my skin. Yes. Okay, now make sure you go to your neck area. I then take some shea butter. I put a little bit on my hand and I try to get it down to the oil base. You know, shea butter can be very thick, so I try to get it down to a very oily base, and then I lock in everything with this. I used to be afraid of using shea butter on my face, but baby, I don't wake up with dry spots in my face anymore. So to each their own. This is what I like to use. And again, because I am trying to heal some dark spots, I go on top of that with the Scar Gel again. So I've only been doing this for a couple of weeks, so I don't know if it really works that well. I don't even know if it's worth it to put another layer on, but for my peace of mind, I put it on again because I feel like, what if I rubbed it off? I don't know, y'all. I use it again. Then finally, I've been using the CeraVe Healing Ointment on my lips. So after the rose tip, I put a little bit of this on my lips. And that is my new skincare for my evening routine. I hope that you found that helpful. I have to wake up in the morning to work out and start it all over again. So I hope that you guys have a good night. Please subscribe if you aren't already subscribed. I would love to have you be a part of my community. Please drop me some comments. Please like or follow my Instagram at Tony J Hunt and also my TikTok at Tony J Hunt. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see y'all again.